Yes, people, welcome to our second episode of our new series, My Club. I'm sure you joined us on the last one, but here's the next one. We're with Arsenal. My boy ID.
Come on.
My dog Hits over there. You already know the pattern.
Come on.
We're talking about Arsenal in their prime. We're talking about Arsene Wenger's signings. Some of Arsene Wenger's signings, we're going to be ranking them in 4 different categories. Legend, great, good, poor. Yo, there's some names on this list, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's gonna start debate, but let's get into it. Because I'll be real with you. Wenger, when he came in, he changed the whole culture of the Premier League.
Changed everything.
Everything.
The
So
diet,
like everything. The impact that he had, I swear down, the way you look ran him out, he's a disgrace, by the way.
I agree.
I
agree.
But
I wanted him to go out gracefully.
don't do that.
I wanted him to go out gracefully.
Don't do that. There's a quote that says
Go on.
you need to bow out before. What was that quote, bruv? It says that you need to leave
Don't say
as
Carragher's
the
quote.
leave as a hero.
Don't say Carragher's quote. Oh.
No,
Leave
leave
the
as a hero
Before the football leaves you.
Leave as a
Don't
hero
ever take him seriously.
before you turn into the villain in your own story, bro.
Fine.
That last season was hell.
No, it was.
3-0 away at West Brom.
Bro.
That last season, I'm telling you, I could not believe it, bro.
We're talking about but we're talking about one of the top 3, maybe 5 managers ever to play to manage in the Premier League, and the way he was treated.
No one's above it.
So you're telling me it's all right for man to try
I'm
and
not
rush
saying
him at the
it's
train
all right,
station,
but
bro?
he should have bounced a season or two
man.
before.
In hindsight, a lot of Arsenal fans will think and say he never deserved that. Because to get us consistently in the top 4
With the budget.
for 20 years
With the budget.
in the Premier League, with that budget, with players like Squillaci and them, man, like he done a lot.
Is Arteta
He's
even
a
getting you
top-
top
he's a
6
top
with them
man
players?
manager, man.
What with who?
Schillaci, Andre Santos.
I hear it, but when your time's up, you need to know when to bow out gracefully, man. Because I'm telling you, the club was in. You lot are like, yeah, man, are all smiling now because we're in title races and that. But if you have that, like, this is what happens. Like, people forget how you were feeling at the time. I remember these feelings.
I remember
these
frustration.
feelings.
We was
Nah,
angry.
it was past
Of
frustration
course,
hits,
but
man.
that was our transition time. We didn't know. That's why I said in hindsight, we didn't know the turmoil, the money that got put into the new stadium, what he was going through. He spent how much less than all of our rivals,
And it even
he
got
still
worse.
kept up.
It even got worse after he left as well. That's what's even more mad.
Yeah, but it had to get worse to get better. I lie?
Yeah, there was only one way though.
But it has to get worse to get. You gotta be bottom of the barrel, scraping and scrambling like Dope said. Yeah, you've got to be at that point, and then for you to grow, for you to end up seeing the trajectory that Arteta's on now, you had to be at that point.
Yeah, for real. You know why I remember that season so vividly? Cause that was like one of the first seasons of AFTV.
Yeah, it
What
came.
are you
off
talking about? His last season.
Yeah, Wenger's last that period AFTV proper. I
when it
remember.
blew up.
I remember
It was
Troops
around
and-
though
Yeah,
before that, innit?
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but it proper
It probably
now.
blew up because it was like enough's
I think
enough.
that's the social media era now where people
Yeah,
are
yeah.
proper
Troops,
clipping these
DT,
things. I remember
Roddy,
Troops and DT
Claude,
and that standing
Ty,
outside
they all blew
the
up off
Hawthorns 3-0. I remember that day. I come out of work, my manager's on me. I'm seeing we lost 3-0. Let's move on.
But their frustrations was understandable.
It was
at that
understandable.
time.
Yeah.
But in hindsight, like I'm saying,
Yeah.
you would have some decorum and think, you know what?
So
I
what-
shouldn't have acted like that.
But then,
You know what I mean?
I hear it, but what's the proper way of getting a man out? Like a person of that stature at that point. How are we gonna peacefully
Who
push
gave
him
us that
out?
stadium, would you say?
I hear it, but what I'm asking
So
you
shouldn't
is,
that stadium even be called Arsene Wenger Stadium?
what other way?
Shouldn't there even be a statue?
Has he
like
got a
that?
stand named after
Shouldn't
him?
he
yet?
even have a
Nah,
stand
not
like
yet.
that?
He probably.
That's what I mean.
He'll
So
get one.
come
Man.
on,
He should have one
come on,
now.
man.
He'll get
our,
one.
Our club was a bit disgraceful as well.
Yeah,
At
bro.
the same time,
He'll
I could
get
admit
one.
that.
He'll get
I
one.
didn't even think of that, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
stand.
yeah,
He'll get one, man.
he should, bro. Henri's got a statue already outside.
Bergkamp got his statue.
Yeah, so Tony Adams got one.
Tony Adams.
Yeah.
He'll get one, man.
We need.
Arsene needs
Wenger.
one, man.
Yeah.
Shout out Arsene Wenger, man. Bad boy, bad boy.
Legend.
One of the best managers to ever do this.
Legend.
But let's look at his signings. I mean, there's only one place to start, bro. The greatest Premier League player that I've seen, Thierry Henry.
Yeah.
No discussion.
Yeah, we ain't even gonna talk about that one.
Legend,
Come on,
absolute legend.
100.
The best player that we've seen play in the Premier League,
Yeah, 100%.
isn't it?
100.
That was the best.
That's the best.
That's what
I'm
saying.
old
That's why
enough.
just
I'm old
smiling.
enough to remember proper seeing him.
At his prime.
Like, yeah.
What would you say was his prime? What year was his best year?
I think the
99.
You think so?
he hadn't even got into it there,
2000.
man.
He was warming up.
Nah,
2000.
I think the season. Personally, I think the season I enjoyed watching him the most, or
You
his
said
prime.
prime actually. I'm talking about when we started to notice, bro.
Yeah.
I think
prime.
the season before the last season at Highbury.
When he got 20 goals and 20 assists, I think was his prime.
That's the year before. Is that the year before the Invincibles?
Yeah.
Invincibles was
2002.
actually it was
I think that was the
it's the Invincible
2002.
season if we're keeping it 100 then.
But he was cold from like two.
I know.
He was.
That's what I'm saying.
Even in that Sega kit that you got on now.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
remember him in that.
Yeah.
100%.
Bro, for me,
I think the Invincibles one, man.
yeah, but
And he still had his hair.
you're right. You're right. Yeah. But you see the year before you're talking about the one when you got 2020.
Yeah.
Bro, 20 goals, 20 assists is a joke. You know, people just take it for joke now. But the record hasn't been broken in over how many years now? 23 years.
Yeah.
Are you taking a piss,
It's
bro?
mad.
Nah, man. Thierry.
Who's bullying defenders for fun, man.
Oh, bro.
I know.
It's on a different planet.
Bro, different
That is
planet.
real, yeah. That's the love of football.
The arrogance.
That's why as a United fan, yeah, even though he used to score against, bro, I used to enjoy watching him play, you know, even against us.
Facts.
Because watching him play is like, it's like Hits always says, it brings joy. Even if he's scoring against it's sorrow, but it's like this guy. You have to give it. You just have to.
He's so
we're
good.
football
We're
purists.
football purists.
We love that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's
Even if
like-
it against us, we
Bro,
play football.
He's so
we
good. You
love
can't
that
hate
stuff.
on him.
You
innit?
can't hate on
Yeah,
him.
you
And I
can't.
didn't even hate him. You know, like there's some players, I hated certain Arsenal players. I hated Ljungberg because he always would score.
Yeah.
We'll come to Ljungberg in a bit. But I hated you. But Henri, I used to be like this guy.
Nah, great. Great.
Legend,
signing.
legend signing,
Yeah,
legend.
legend, man.
How did he think of that and stuff?
How did he do that?
No, trust me.
Bro, yeah, now Henri, his status is sold already. So let's move on to Patrick Vieira.
Same.
Legend.
Master.
Legend.
Master.
Legend.
Out of the two,
What? Who was
They're
better?
both legend.
who's more of a legendary? Who was more of an impact signing?
Come on, has to be Henri, man.
Think about the
Henri.
time though. You
I
signed
think
Vieira.
there has to be, man.
Before you signed Vieira, there's no Premier League title.
Of course.
I hear it.
We needed the leader after Tony Adams.
Yeah.
Of course.
I hear
we needed
it.
that leader.
But Henri's impact on
But I'll still say Henri.
attacking football on the world, because even if you hear French players speaking now, even in the World Cup squad, if you hear guys talking about who they looked up to, who they talking about?
Yeah.
So Henri.
But Vieira, why I'm saying Vieira is because that landscape of not winning no Premier League title before he's come in, and then he's won 3.
I get you.
And if you look at the midfield before, but look who was in centre mid? Was it David Platt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
David Platt.
David Platt and who's the other midfielder they had?
Vieira came in
Ray
what,
Parlour.
90?
Paul Merson.
Paul Merson.
What year was Vieira? Did he come in? 90? He came
96, 97.
in. Yeah.
And that's one of Wenger's first. That made for me, it's like that's the beginning of the revolution signing Vieira.
Yeah.
And then he just smashed it signing bare French players, and most of them on this list was very, very successful. So Vieira legendary, easy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
come on.
100%.
All right. So let me make one a little bit more difficult. What about Ljungberg?
I think he's
Great.
I'll say great.
I'd say great.
I'll say great, you know.
Freddie
But
Ljungberg
I
was
had
a
to think
bad
about
boy.
it because it was nearly
I'd
legendary.
kind
but
of
great.
put him in the legendary.
Yeah,
Because
that's
for
what I'm
me,
saying. I wouldn't
when I
argue with
think
that.
about that group of invincible players, he's in there for me.
Yeah.
Like there's a certain group of, when you think about that time, there's a certain group of players that you think about, and he's definitely in there. He's definitely in that group though.
So would you push him up to legendary?
I would.
It's,
Yeah,
You
I would
disagree
agree with that.
I
I would
would.
agree with that. You know?
Fair,
I would.
fair. I rated Freddie Ljungberg. I hated him, but I rated him. He was cold. What about if we're going into a bit more modern terms? Well, not modern time, but modern in terms of Wenger's time. What about Samir Nasri?
One of my favorite players.
I know. That's why I'm coming to you.
He won't hit the legendary bracket, but he was a player.
Player.
He didn't stay too long for the legend.
Different.
Yeah, he didn't even stay he didn't stay long enough to get great.
But I'm not gonna lie. I think he did stay long enough to get great.
Do you think?
I feel
Samir?
like that. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a cold winger.
Samir.
I'm not gonna lie. He was cold. What hurt us, obviously, is he left to go Man City, of course. But if he stayed, who else did we have them times? We had Van Persie. We had
Fabregas was still there.
Cazorla,
Yeah,
Fabregas.
Cazorla.
If he stayed them times, I feel like we would have been on course to be doing great things.
I think
he was cold.
if
though.
we're talking about, if we're talking about Wenger's eye to look at him and be like, then it's a great signing, 100%.
Great.
100%. Because like
You're being biased. You like the player.
No. I'm looking at it from a point of view of Wenger. Like Wenger's eye to get him from France. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? That's the way I'm looking. Like, you understand?
But you weren't no hidden gem, by the way.
Bro,
he was a bad boy at Marseille.
Gifted. That's what I mean. Like, you know, if
he was a bad boy.
If he weren't too high profile, like he never was at Arsenal or Man City, he'll be one of them ballers that our streets won't forget.
But to be honest,
but he's higher than that.
And the French league,
so
French league had a lot of players at that time.
We can't disregard that. He's a top player.
He's a top player. He's a top player. So you'd put him at great but that's your bias though.
Okay, yeah.
And you're saying but his agrees with you.
I agree. I'm not gonna lie.
His agrees with you.
I think
if you don't say great,
and I think if you actually look at, there was a season where he was actually
08, 09, 07,
come on.
One of them seasons.
Crashed against you lot.
I remember.
Crashed you lot as well, bro.
I remember.
Crashed you lot as well. Yeah, crashed you lot.
Because he never stayed long enough. People would say it's not great, but
and the way he left, that killed all of it.
One of my favourite goals though, is it Fulham at the Emirates?
Yeah. Them two where
Nasri was a joke. Nasri was a joke, man. It was a joke.
More respect.
Them Arab Frenchmen are crazy.
But you mentioned one. Let's talk about him a bit. Let's talk about Cazorla. I know you rate Cazorla.
That is one of my top. That's my top 3 Arsenal players.
Yeah. See, I knew
That's
you
my
rate
top 3
Cazorla.
Arsenal players.
Yeah.
Cazorla was technically gifted. He was one of the, I think, best midfielders.
Technical, innit?
Technical, but
most people
he's been injured a lot. Yeah.
Most people that played with him, they will say that he's the best that they've ever played with.
Yeah.
Because he weren't consistent.
Majority of people that he played with will always say he's the best player they've ever played with.
And when I say consistent, I don't mean ability. I mean injury wise. He weren't consistent in being on the
Yeah,
field.
no, that's true.
You
I
know
saw
what I mean?
something about it the other day. Wenger was saying that his injury is the worst he's ever seen on a...
Bro, have you seen it?
His Achilles, isn't
Yeah.
Wait, he had to get skin from the other part.
Did you see that, bro?
I know,
You
yeah.
see the actual image of it?
Yeah.
Mad.
That is resilience, though.
Coming
back
back from that is mad. You have to respect that.
Yeah.
Going back to Oviedo and doing his thing,
Yeah.
you rate
I know,
that.
even all now.
I rate that, bro.
I follow him on
rate-
Insta.
yeah,
I've been
no, I
seeing
rate
what he's
that.
doing. He's
Yeah, I rate
doing
that.
stuff. Yeah.
And we talk about Cherky, about left foot, right foot. Bro, he was the first to do it. He was taking corners, free kicks,
You
left
crazy.
foot, right foot.
Corners, free kicks. You don't even know what foot he's about
Don't even
to
know
take
what foot
it.
he
You
is.
don't
I
even
think,
know what foot he
what
is.
foot is he? Is he right footed?
He's right footed.
He's right footed.
I
isn't he?
can't even answer
But
that.
he's just so...
You couldn't
technically
tell- bro, you
gifted
could not
on his
tell,
left
bro.
foot. It's crazy.
I remember, do you see that video where he's about to take a corner?
Yeah, and he switches.
And I think Arteta's like, I can't remember who it is. One of the players in the box is like, no, Koscielny.
Yeah.
Koscielny puts his other hand up.
Yeah.
And then he just switches.
boy.
He just turns his body like to take it. And I was like, yeah, this guy's mad.
Cold.
Do you know what? I want to talk about as well a bit? Move on. But wait, you put Cazorla. Where do you put Cazorla? Great.
Bro, I'm biased.
You're biased, innit? But I understand it.
I great as well.
I'll put great.
Yeah.
though. I'll
Fair,
put great.
fair enough. Let's talk about another guy that was a bit like Cazorla. Very similar to Cazorla. I think you know where I'm going with this. Thomas Rosicky. Bro.
Player.
Hey, Thomas Rosicky, another one. Injuries, bro.
No.
It's mad.
This guy. If you're young, you won't know about Thomas Rosicky too tough. But this brother here, you lot know.
You remember the summer we bought him, yeah? Because I didn't know who he was.
Yeah. I knew him from Dortmund, actually.
I remember watching the World Cup.
Yeah.
Czechoslovakia. He slapped something top bins. I was like, yeah, that's it.
That's
I was like,
That's
yeah,
what I was
that's
going to
it.
get
Yeah.
into as well.
I
You
was
know,
like,
there's
yeah.
certain players that are just with the ball striking, they're just different.
Yeah,
Slob was like
Yeah,
Valverde.
yeah. It's
Like when they hit the ball, like
He hit something.
Rosicky
He hit
is one
something
of
top
them.
bins in the World
He's
Cup.
He's
I was
just
like,
an all-round midfielder.
Player.
That's
Left-footed.
like you can play anywhere in midfield. I
Yeah.
think.
Was he left-footed?
Rosicky. I'm not right-footed.
Right.
Is he right footed?
Yeah, he was right-footed. But he can play anywhere. Box
That
to
goal
box,
against
10.
Tottenham as well.
Yeah. Phew. Hey, Rosicky was a bad boy.
He had a kind of long career at Arsenal
did,
as well.
he did.
you
No,
know?
but that's because they didn't want to sell him because they knew how good he was, but he was always injured. They just didn't want to sell him. It's like Diaby. Come on to Diaby. Let's go talk about Diaby. Abu.
Oh my days! You know how many players used to say that
he's for me. He's the
a blend
probably
of
he's the
how
biggest
many
what if.
top players, midfielders,
Bro.
Vieira and Makelele.
He's the
a
biggest
blend
what
of-
if.
Biggest.
I watched him live.
Yeah. What you reckon?
Yeah. Even at that age, not even understanding the game too much, but you can see this guy's a madman. He's everywhere.
Bro?
Everywhere.
Jermaine Gina said it the other day, innit? They asked him who's the best. You saw that, innit? He said who's the best midfielder he ever played against. He's like, bro, you're not gonna believe it, it's Diaby. See, they had a bit of Yaya, had a bit of Patrick Vieira.
Yeah, scary.
Mad.
Scary.
Diaby.
I remember we went. Where did we go? Anfield.
Yeah.
Bossed the game.
Bossed it.
Bossed the game. Then he got injured like 2 games after.
Yeah, that was frustrating about
I
it.
think
man.
he lasted 3 games.
Sad,
Yeah.
I don't think he did.
I don't think he did, you know. So that for that, would you put him as just a good signing?
Yeah, but we all know it's
Potentially-
good, but
He would have been great.
it's a respectful good.
It's a respectful good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Let me ask you about one guy that I think I would personally say he's a great signing, but I don't know if you man would agree. Koscielny.
He was a top defender.
Yeah, it was, but the way he's a scumbag as well.
Why?
I'm onto him
What,
as
the
well.
way he left?
Yeah.
What? But
That erased his whole thing.
But you know what it was? I think he got run out a bit. as
Nah,
well.
he didn't.
He never.
You don't
A
get
lot of
on
Arsenal
camera.
fans- A lot of Arsenal man loved him.
You don't get on camera and put on and. Are you mad? You see
took
what he
off-
done?
he took off the
Orient
top,
shirt.
innit?
Bruv, he took off the
Was it
Arsenal
Marseille?
top.
Was it Marseille?
I forgot what shirt
I
it
forgot
was.
what, it might have been Lorient.
Nah, it might have been.
Was it Marseille?
It might have. It
Or
was
Bordeaux.
You don't get on the camera, take off the Arsenal top, and put on the
Bordeaux.
team that you're signing. Then are you mad? And you're the club captain, and we're burnt like the house is burning at home, and this is what you're doing.
that was
Mad.
crazy, yeah.
That's a write-off. You insane. I could never rate him after that ever.
So
he can't ever come back Emirates, bro. To watch a game on, he can't
100%.
bring his kids there ever, bro.
You banned
Are
a few
mad?
man flares now.
Banned,
So
bro.
Van Persie,
Van Persie's banned.
Van Persie can't come.
Koscielny.
You're barred. He's barred.
Banned. Yeah,
I'm the
security's
bouncer.
not letting
He's
him in the
barred.
building
On
at
God,
all.
he's barred.
What? Robin?
Bro, how many years has it been? You think he can ever try and come down a friendly one? Are you mad? Piss me off. I swear that, bro, we were going through hell them times, and the man said, "You know what? I'm gonna make this worse. I'm gonna make this worse." He could have just left and said, "I'm not playing." He could have just bounced. Man, taking off the top, and you're the captain. At that time, you're refusing to train. Get out of here,
At
man.
the back, innit?
It's about Mertesacker.
Yeah.
It's about Mertesacker. What do you think of him as a signing?
He's good.
Just good. World Cup winner. Whilst at Arsenal.
Yeah, but
I'll say.
what one FA Cup of that?
No,
You know why?
Come on, man.
He frustrated me a lot.
Yeah, I
of times.
swear that.
There's
Yeah, because
bare
of his
games-
pace, though.
He did, yeah.
Funny.
'cause
That's
where
not his fault.
Defenders were running behind and he's slow.
He's a funny guy to me.
He was a bit slow, man. It was
Yeah.
slow mo.
He was, but I remember ID was talking about the FA Cup final against Chelsea.
Yeah, he locked up.
What
He
he done
locked up
Costa.
my man. Yeah,
Come on, bro.
yeah, but you can't
yeah,
live
for
off
real.
that, though.
Yeah, no, I
Come on,
know
you
that.
can't change.
But there
the
was
whole
too
team.
many games I was frustrated.
No, I hear
man,
you,
when he
but
But
was
that's
playing.
like
So
he
we-
didn't play
and I'm like,
barely that
bruh.
season.
So we saying just good.
Is
Yeah,
this
he's
guy on
good, man.
rewind or something?
No, I hear you,
Now
I hear
he's
you.
gone and he's good.
I want to talk about one player that I know. I used to call Hits this player, by the way.
Go on.
When we used to kick ball, I used to call Hits this guy. Because Hits' ability to find space was separate. Dennis, the non-flying Dutchman, Bergkamp,
The Iceman.
the Iceman.
Leave no
Yeah,
footprints
yeah.
in the snow.
Yeah. You know where he's going.
Bro, no, but all right, cool. We all agree that he's a legend, yeah? But you see the same question I had with Vieira and Henry. Bergkamp and Henry. Because Bergkamp, you can say there's nothing there before Bergkamp gets there. It's Ian Wright or bust.
Yeah.
Bergkamp gets there and it's like, bruh, we can see European culture brought to the club now.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Actual technical brilliance.
Yeah, he was
Bro, remember
taking-
them goals against Leicester?
I remember. Oh my days.
Man are trying to rip his shirt.
Technical ability.
trying to rip his shirt and he's moving to them.
One of my one of my favorite ever goals. One of my favorite ever goals ain't even playing for Arsenal. But I love that goal against Newcastle. You don't know
the one against Argentina you're talking
brother.
about.
Yeah, Argentina for Holland, yeah.
1998.
Mad.
Yeah, he moves.
Mad. The touch.
Yeah.
Dennis, bro.
Yeah.
The non-flying Dutchman, bro. Dennis Bergkamp, bro.
Scared of flying as well.
Come on, man. Nah,
That
man.
man learned off Cruyff and that, man. That's why it's
Yeah.
separate.
And that's the thing about Bergkamp. People don't realize it. You know, Bergkamp was a bad boy before he got to Arsenal.
Yeah.
Of course.
Ajax, bad boy. Champions League winner, bad boy.
Didn't have Sky Sports then. We
Yeah,
weren't watching
Juventus.
them channels.
He's Inter. You signed him from Inter.
Actually, Inter, yeah.
But he didn't do as well. But he was, bro, Bergkamp.
Serious.
Rude boy. So we say legends and stats.
Legend,
Yeah,
easy.
easy.
100%.
Easy.
My best favourite player.
Sol Campbell.
Legend, man.
Legend.
Normal.
Legend, man. Yeah.
Came and done his thing.
Done his thing.
I can't remember that. Remember that West Ham game when he left at half time?
What game is that?
You remember at
Nah.
Highbury, there was a game where they violated. I can't remember who was violating him. One of them, was it Carlton? Who was it?
Zamora. That
Someone
game.
violated him. He left at half time.
West Ham won the game. Yeah, I remember that game. Zamora scored in that
Packed up
game.
his stuff, left
It was
at
Zamora.
half-time.
It was Bobby Zamora. I remember that game. Yeah.
Chiefs to me. I don't think he played after that. I don't think he played the game after that.
I think that's your last season at Highbury, innit?
Yeah,
I remember.
Chiefs to be ducked.
Nah, Sol was a bad boy though.
He's a bad man.
In his prime, Sol was a bad boy.
Where did he go? Portsmouth or that?
Yeah, he went Portsmouth, Newcastle.
He used to kill me because you don't even look like a footballer.
He don't look like a
He don't look like a footballer.
He don't speak
at
like
all,
a footballer.
bro.
You
Yeah,
hear
he
him
don't
talk.
behave like one.
He don't move like one. He moves
Well,
like
he play with the Pumas.
Yeah,
The Puma Kings. He's a madman.
Sounded like KSI. That,
Did he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
mad
yeah,
man.
sounds like KSI.
Did he score the Champions League final? 06.
Yeah,
He scored
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Serious header.
So, bro, headers
Serious
in it.
header.
Yo,
I
so
remember that, yeah.
serious, bro.
Serious black man. Serious black man.
What about this one? This one is one of my favorite players as well, even though he's an Arsenal player. But I love Perez, bro.
Yeah.
Bad boy.
Legend.
For me,
He's in that
legendary.
group, bro.
For me,
He's in that group.
He's in that
innit?
group,
He's in
man.
that legendary status.
There's a
innit?
group of them.
Perez.
I think he's one of them guys that revolutionized wingers as well in the Premier League.
100.
Yeah, it had to be, man. Wingers were boring them times.
Bro, they weren't cutting
They
him
weren't
like
even
he was.
wingers. They was just right mid.
Yeah, right
left
mid, left mid.
Left mid, yeah.
But
he
when he-
kind of like revolutionized it a bit.
Do you remember that goal against Liverpool?
A goal scoring winger and stuff.
Yeah. What the tiki taka?
Where he just close it. Bam.
Yeah, and close it, yeah.
He's the tiki taka. It's good play. Then he just bends it off the
Yeah,
left.
yeah.
That goal, and you remember the goal against Villa?
Just lobbed smack.
Oh,
yeah,
bro, he
yeah,
just
yeah,
moved my man out of the way. Get out of the way, man. Get out of the way. Then loves.
Where was he going?
It was, bro, Perez was a bad boy, but yeah, you say legend.
Yeah, legend. 100%.
What about Alexis
Who?
Sanchez.
I come bad boy.
That's one of your favorite guys.
Yeah,
He's
100%.
one of mine as well.
Sanchez was.
We
We spoke about him already.
were starving.
I'll
them
say
times.
great.
Great, yeah.
Yeah, man.
I will 100% say
I agree with that.
You
We
see
needed
what? When everything is said and done, Emirates era. Because I see this argument a lot. Emirates era, he's top 3.
100%.
Emirates era of what we've seen in Emirates, he's top 3.
100%.
He's a madman. The
where's
stuff he was doing.
Yeah. So where's Mesut?
Mesut's there.
I don't know. I think
Mesut's
we need to
number
discuss
for
that
me.
one further.
And when I think about Emirates Emerald, let's not disregard
Number one.
Ramsey
Don't
and
diss
that as well.
Mesut, you know. Yeah,
Let's not
Ramsey's well.
disregard Ramsey.
Number
as well.
1.
Yeah, not number 1.
Mesut.
But I'm saying Mesut, I think, is number 1 for me. And
Mesut,
I'll say Sanchez
I
number 2.
rated-
I'll say
I
Sanchez number
rated
2.
Mesut.
I think
you know.
Sanchez done way more for the club though.
That Mesut,
Bro,
though.
in semi-final, final, who's popping up?
No, I hear
Bro,
you.
they're both cold. That's why it's
Bruv,
1 or 2.
we're nearly going out to Reading, semi-final. Who pops up?
I hear you.
Final. Who pops up? That game against Chelsea.
I hear you.
Putting up numbers,
Community
though.
Shield.
I hear you.
Who's
I hear
putting up
you.
numbers for assists and was breaking
Don't
records
do that
sometimes
again.
as
though.
well.
Don't do that again, because we're all grown men here. Don't do community. Don't bring up community shield like that's a big. Don't do that. That's a big game to turn up. Don't do
man
that.
are doing parades for it. We can't speak on
do
it.
Who done a parade for it?
Certain clubs, innit? But we can't speak on it. That's it.
Did my club
This
do
was
that?
always
My
happens.
club didn't do that. My club-
This is what always happens. Everything's fun until Arsenal do it. When
Yeah,
Arsenal
of
do
course.
it, the
I
fun
know, I know,
stops.
I know.
Suddenly it's
Big
man.
corny.
Big man.
Suddenly it's corny.
Big man.
Everyone can't do it. But
know-
community,
I hear that. No, but
community
you can't bring up
shield.
community too
Community
much.
shield.
But I hear what he's saying.
Community shield is a major trophy, bro.
Let me tell you why I don't respect it. Yeah, bro. You know you had Pep last season talking about when it was like, oh yeah, I just feel to go winless. He's like, what are you talking about? We won the community. Pep said that.
Yeah.
I was like, you're moist. I was thinking, you've won everything. That's moist. You're a big. Arsenal's a big club. If Palace win it like they did this season, fair enough. Big trophy for Palace. This is Arsenal we're talking about.
You see the way
You got bigger fish to fry.
You see the way
Of course, we need a major.
way football is now. You take what you get, bro. Community Shield, put in a trophy cabinet, move on to the next season.
Football
man.
now, Palace winning the FA Cup in the Community Shield shows me that anyone can win anything. If you put your mind to it.
Nah, you're going mad.
Anyone can win anything if you put your mind
mad.
to it. So it's not like,
You're going mad.
trophies are hard to get. You can get
going
trophies
mad.
that.
Porto should have showed you that in 04.
There you
going
go.
mad.
You get me, bro.
Community Shield, you'll take that, mate.
Brother,
Because certain your fans will be on the net talking crazy if
off
you win
a
it.
community.
You would be.
If any of my fans, if you're a United fan and you go mad over a Community Shield, then you was born in an era where you didn't see us win nothing. I've seen us win a lot. So why would I get gassed over a Community
take
Shield?
it.
You shouldn't get. You've seen us
I'm
go
not getting gassed
invincible.
over it, but I'm saying you just put in the trophy cabinet, move on, mate.
All right, cool. But I want to ask you about
Simple.
I want to ask you about Mesut though, quickly about Mesut, because I rated him, man.
Yeah, I rate him as well, but I think they needed more.
Bruv. He
I
would have
think he
brought
could've
that.
offered more.
He has Van Persie playing up front. He
Bro,
breaks that record, that
He
20 assist
needed-
record.
When you say he needed more, it's not from him. The
Man,
club
not
needed
yet,
to put more
bro.
around him.
You think he gave us
He was enough.
everything?
Bro,
I don't
he
think
was
he gave you
enough.
everything, but
He never gave us
saying.
everything. I said he gave us enough.
I think Sanchez,
gave us
bro,
enough, bro.
and that's why I'd put Sanchez number one, bro, because Sanchez,
You think
when
he gave you
Sanchez
everything?
was coming off that pitch roof, every game, I'm telling you, this guy was giving 100%, man.
that's a South American thing as well, though. South American team, they just.
Bro, what if Sanchez's 100% was the same as Ozil's 80%? It's still
The thing with
Ozil's
Ozil,
still cold.
Sanchez carried
Ozil was
though,
still
bro.
cold,
Sanchez grabbed the game by the scruff of grabbed the club, bro.
I hear you.
You get me?
So what-
100.
so
bro.
who goes where?
You're forgetting about Ozil in the halfway line doing the killer through ball passes to find the man.
Some of these parts,
And,
bro.
he just gets some mad assists.
I think
You can't-
I
you
think
can't-
Ozil-
Sanchez number one, man.
So where'd you put him in the category? Great,
Who?
Sanchez.
Yeah, for what he done, I think great, man.
And what Mesut is what good. Mesut's a great signing.
No, it was great as well.
I'll put both of them great.
They're both
Yeah.
great. They're
I'll
both
put both
great.
of them
They're
great.
both great.
They're both great.
I got a couple I want to bring up to you though. That can be
I
kind of.
know you're gonna say yeah.
Monreal.
Good.
Do you know what?
He was reliable and efficient.
He was actually
He was a good left back.
he was better when he left. We realized that he was actually better.
Nah, I think people towards the end, people respected him, man.
bro, he was getting no
'Cause
love.
he would give.
Nah, he was, man. He would get love at Arsenal.
He would
no
give his
love.
all, man.
He would get love at Arsenal, bro.
So Monreal, what are you saying? Good.
I think very good, respectful, good, very good one.
Mustafi.
Don't ever say that name again on here. Don't ever say my man's name on here again. Was he even a footballer? I can't.
Alright, shout out Mustafi
Don't
though. Nah,
ever
nah.
say my man's name.
Nah,
again on
hey,
here,
shout out
bro.
Mustafi. Shout out
Mental
Squadron.
health.
Huh?
He's one of the biggest reasons for my mental. He was so bad, bro.
It was poor.
He was poor, man.
What you saying? Poor.
That you see
Shout
that
out my
Carab-
elbows, but of course, poor.
You see that Carabao?
out
You
my
see that
elbows,
Carabao
but
Cup final
poor.
where Aguero just nudged him.
Yeah.
That's when I knew this guy's not on football, man. He's not even on football.
He's on banter.
He's not even on football.
He's on banter. Alright, what about I've got another one. Javinho.
I rated Javinho.
I like Javino when he first.
I
came,
rated
to be
Javinho.
honest.
I think he was
But
good
he's
when he
he's in the. I'm not gonna lie. He's in between poor and good for me.
Yeah, on his day he's unplayable.
He's like a good poor.
On his day,
he's a good poor for me.
Do you know on the day he was unplayable? I'm gonna come to the next. Shamak.
I rate Shamak as well. I rate Shamak as well.
Oh my days, Shamak.
You see,
Oh my days.
you see, Shamak's better than Gokares though, and I'm gonna stand on this.
Oh my.
I'm gonna stand on. I'm not even joking. He is.
Yeah. This guy's gone crazy. He's gone crazy.
What was so bad about Shamak?
The gelled mohawk.
Yeah, minus
That was
minus
bad.
minus
Bro.
minus minus the
And I'm
hair.
not scoring. That was
Minus the
bad.
hair. Minus the hair. Technically, Shamak is way better than Gyökeres.
Technically,
Technically,
he might
he
be.
is.
But I would rather
Technically-
have Gyökeres. You're right. Technically, he might be.
You need to stop dying on this Gyökeres. I keep telling the man them stop, because when this goes left, I'm gonna be on here talking crazy.
You know,
When
you
this
see what he just done for
Gyökeres thing,
Sweden?
here you see.
What do you say?
Let's see when he comes back. International
You
break.
see?
We're back now. You know. Let's
warm,
see what he
warm,
does.
innit?
You see?
Yeah, last
He
round.
scored a
This
goal.
is what I didn't
Do
want.
you know what his legacy
This
might
is
be at
what
the end of
I
the
didn't
season?
want.
His legacy might be I scored the goal to send Sweden to the World Cup.
This is what I didn't
and I
want.
scored the goal to win Arsenal the league.
Because it's a
That's
facade.
That might
Is
be
that not
legacy.
enough?
This is what
Is
I
that
didn't
not enough?
want.
Did Shamak do that?
This is a
Did
facade.
Shamak send Morocco to the World Cup?
And before the season even started,
Shamak
me
win
and you
Arsenal the
discussed
league?
this, and I told you this is exactly what's gonna. Because you're just watching it and you saw that, and you're now, oh yeah, he done his. I can't even be bothered, to be honest. I won't even lie to
Nah, but Shamak, you gone crazy with Shamak though.
you. Shamak's better than Gyökeres, bro. The only striker that I've seen at Arsenal that I wouldn't take over Gyökeres is probably Sonogo. That's the only person I
was going to
wouldn't.
say him, but yeah,
That's the only person I wouldn't. Because he was. Oh, God. Him starting, we're going away to Bayern Munich and he's starting. That's mad. That's mad.
Yeah.
That's mad.
Wait, hold on. Let me ask you a question.
mad.
Let me ask you a question, though.
So about Jeffers, Francis Jeffers?
Oh,
Jeffers
bro.
was a player.
No, let me tell you
He
something.
was a finisher, bro.
You know why Francis Jeffers, I didn't even have him in the list, but why Francis Jeffers has got to be poor? He was 19 million in 2000, bro. 19 million.
I thought you said 90. I was good.
19 million in 2000. That's big. If you do inflation now, that's big bottom.
Nah, I watched.
And he scored one goal.
I watched the interview with him, though. I watched the interview. He said mental health.
Lucas Perez, Francis
No, he
Jeffers.
said
Lucas
mental health.
Perez.
Come on, brother. There's so many.
He said
strikers
mental
that
health. You have to
Gyökeres
blind
better.
him. He said mental health.
Let me.
We're inclusive. We're inclusive. He
I
said
hear
mental
you.
health.
I
You have
hear
to
you.
blind him.
I
You
hear
have
you.
to blind him. You have to blind him.
Let me ask you about two last ones though, quickly.
Go on.
Theo Walcott, Emmanuel Adebayo.
Both good for me. Both good.
Theo.
Theo, we needed more.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Both good.
Theo, we needed more.
At the time when
I
I was
understand
watching
that.
him, at the time when I was watching him, I'm not gonna lie, he was poor good. Because I was thinking, he could do more. But it's because the media was gassing him up as well, to be honest.
They took him to the World Cup.
Making me think that he's the new Messi and Ronaldinho. But he's not.
Yeah.
He's a 16-year-old little light skin
That went to the World Cup. That's fast.
bro.
Yeah, that's
So
fast.
he done enough. He was doing enough. I'm not gonna lie.
I think he done enough, you know.
Like, that's why when I
Arsenal.
look back at it, when I was watching him, I was thinking crazy, but he done enough for me.
What more?
For me, he done enough to be good. He's not poor.
He's not poor. He's not a poor signing.
He's not
Whole
poor for me.
no, he's not poor, but there's whole periods when he was just goes. He's just passenger, bro.
Yeah.
Passenger, man.
And
And when he has the ability to take,
He does. He had the ability, you
and
know.
that's my problem with him.
Yeah.
Do you get me? And then now all of a sudden, when there's good players, you're nah, come on, man.
Adebayo.
I can see you.
Adebayo was good.
Very good.
I can't say nothing.
I like
yeah,
Adebayo.
he was
Yeah.
close to great if he
Yeah.
never done the antics.
What?
Yeah,
yeah,
but
and if he never done
I don't-
more
I
as
don't
well.
blame
You're
him.
not mad at him
I'm
for
not
that.
gonna lie, because he
You're not.
had techers,
Yeah.
he would
I
score,
always-
he was strong,
Yeah.
he was fast,
Yes.
he was aerial ability,
Yes.
he had everything, bro.
Everything.
And he would twist up 5 man.
Yeah,
he had everything.
he had everything.
Adebayo was cold, bro.
He's not barred.
Adebayo.
He's not barred from the Emirates. He's not.
I'm not. That's what I'm saying.
a liability.
For me, he's not bad, but he's a liability. Like, you idiot. If I see him, you idiot.
Nah,
But come,
nah,
you
you
can
can't-
come in.
nah.
Oh, he's an idiot.
You can't get an idiot, man.
What do you mean
Nah,
can't get an idiot?
nah.
Ran all the way to the Arsenal fans
The only
to just
people-
celebrate. Why are you running from all the way there to all the way there?
It's mental
You
health.
idiot. Backhand.
You know the African thing that make man something.
Nah, bro.
Extra.
Nah,
You gotta have something
bro.
with it extra.
Nah,
It's a
you're
bit-
idiot.
Bro, man, on to his mum and dad and that, bro.
When he's on,
Nah,
when he's
man,
on
I hear him.
interviews- When he's on interviews saying his mum doing juju and that on him, it's all you know who you're dealing with.
Yeah,
you gotta,
yeah.
You got
And
to
his
categorize
his
who you're
brother.
dealing with.
No.
You know he's not normal.
Yeah.
You know who you got to categorize who you're dealing with. You got to know the people, the characters you're dealing with, bro.
I shout at Adebayo though. Shout at Adebayo.
Emmanuel. No, I can't. He's not bad, man.
Free entry. You're not barred.
Free entry. Yeah.
Nasri is not barred.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The only people barred in my club, and Percy.
100%.
He's number one on that.
Yeah.
He can't ever try come in.
No way.
Not even on the North London. He can't even come North London. He can't even come anywhere around there. And my man, Koscielny.
Yeah, Koscielny, get the hell out of it.
Don't
Yeah, bro.
ever come right. Don't ever come round there.
Aye. On that note, yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. But yeah, that's been the Arsenal episode. We've been talking about Arsene Wenger signings, ranking them. Let us know what you think in the comments, and make sure you join us for episode 3. We're gonna be talking about Chelsea.